There's a new book, and it's called Blood Money: Why the Powerful Turn a Blind Eye While China Kills Americans. That's the title. Peter Schweizer wrote that book, and Peter's with me now. In your opinion, why has President Biden been quiet on the China fentanyl issue?
Well, he's been quiet because he has financial ties to individuals linked to that drug trade. First thing you have to recognize is that China is the one driving the fentanyl trade. The cartels are the junior partners. People know that they provide the precursors to the cartels, but our Department of Homeland Security steward says that 2,000 Chinese nationals are in a small town south of the border helping the cartels produce the fentanyl. When the cartels communicate, they need secure communications. They use devices that are encrypted in China because they know that the Chinese will not share it with our law enforcement. Money laundering. The cartels now launder their money through Chinese state-owned banks. The problem for Joe Biden is that the Chinese gang that set up the Sinaloa cartel in the fentanyl trade and made them the kings of fentanyl, everybody acknowledges that, is a criminal organization called UBG, which is headed by Zhang Anlo, who goes by the name White Wolf. White Wolf has a business partner, and that business partner sent $5 million to the Biden family in 2017. So Joe Biden does not want to have a conversation about Chinese involvement in the fentanyl trade because it will bring up very sensitive subjects.
So are the Chinese leaning on him? I mean, are they making it clear, hey, we got something on you, and that will affect his attitude towards China? Is it that bad?
It may be. I think, honestly, part of it is Joe Biden's actually a pretty shrewd politician, and he recognizes you don't talk about topics and subjects that are going to make you look bad. So I don't know exactly what the relationship is, but the fact that we have 1 degree of separation between the first family of the United States and this criminal syndicate that helped set up the fentanyl plague in the United States is what in Washington they would call a problem. And Joe Biden, I think, is smart enough to know I don't really want to talk about that subject. He always says in the context of fentanyl in China, no finger pointing. He doesn't want that finger pointing because in a way it would incriminate him and the fact that his family was taking money from very sketchy people in China.
Do you believe or do you know that money from the fentanyl people has actually gotten directly to President Biden?
No, there's been no evidence of that. But again, it's the problem of association. $5 million was sent in 2017 by a Chinese businessman. It was, according to the Hunter Biden laptop, a $5 million interest-free forgivable loan that has never been paid. That Chinese businessman was involved in a series of ventures with White Wolf, who leads this criminal gang. So it's this one man standing between the fentanyl trade and the Biden family receiving this money, this business partner. That is way too close as far as any optics that Joe Biden wants to get out there. So he doesn't want to have this conversation.
Sure.
And look, fentanyl is now the leading cause of death for people under the age of 45 in the United States. It is a weapon that China has deployed, and they've deployed it effectively.
Peter, you've made it very clear, and we thank you for that. We like clarity on this program. Peter Schweizer, thanks very much indeed. I hope to see you again soon, Peter. Thank you.